This is the Teddi Tuesday Podcast Show.
It's Teddi Tuesday, Teddi Tuesday, 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 Teddi Tuesday, Tuesday, Teddi Tuesday, 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 Teddi Tuesday Podcast Show. Teddi Tuesday, Teddi Tuesday, 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 Teddi Tuesday, Tuesday, Teddi Tuesday, 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 Teddi Tuesday Podcast Show.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's DJ Teddi, and I want to welcome you to Teddi Tuesday Podcast Show. We're the only podcast that do it like this. So welcome to the livest, the dopest, the freshest podcast around. And make sure you follow us on Instagram at Teddi Tuesday Pod, Twitter at Teddi Tuesday Pod, and keep it locked for sports, community, and business. I'll see you there.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Shout out to everybody. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Make some noise. That was lazy. There you go, DJ. That's how you put that in there. Everybody make some noise one more time for the one more time. Make some noise for Tuesday. Thank you guys for coming to the show for another episode of Teddi Tuesday. If you don't know, Teddi stands for To Enhance, Direct, Develop, and Inspire. We are a sports podcast show. We are your neighborhood. See, when you have different guests, they get excited, but that's okay. We have a special guest in the building, and we're going to get into that. If you have not already, there's a couple more games left, and the Sugarland Skeeters are actually doing very, very well right now. So make sure you get your tickets for the Sugarland Skeeters. They are actually in first place, so you need to go out to the game if you have not, right there in Constellation Field. I will return for Thirsty Thursday live DJing again on August the 1st, which is next Thursday. So make sure you get your tickets. Tickets start at $8. If you haven't got your tickets for the Houston Texans season, make sure you do so. Catch me live August the 7th. That's right. I'm sorry, August 17th at NRG as we play the Detroit Lions for preseason. That's August 17th. So we're going to see what that's going to look like this season. I will talk a little sports with Candace just a little bit to see if she got any sports in her bones. We'll see. That's all I got to say. We'll see. But anyways, make sure you follow us on our Instagram at Teddi Tuesday Pod, our Twitter, Teddi Tuesday Pod, and our website, www.teddituesdaypod.com. But we're going to get into our special guest in the building. This is kind of very special. We're gonna talk some good stuff today with a special guest. She's already smiling and stuff. You can tell who she is. But anyways, y'all make some noise and show some love for Miss Candace Blue. She's actually been on the show once, but this is her first one-on-one interview. She was here for Ladies Night and did her thing, you know what I'm saying? But today is all about her and what she's doing. And I got a couple questions, and those of us who are entrepreneurs or up and coming or finishing colleges, we need to know what to look for in buying a home. Those who are just getting married, about to get married, you want to play as pad, something like I want to play as pad. I don't necessarily, So anyway, we'll get into the show. Y'all, this is Candace Blue with Houston Luxury Living. Yeah, pretty dope. I'm gonna let her. Matter of fact, before we get into all the good questions, I have a couple questions for you. Right? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
You've been practicing already.
No, I haven't. I've been selling homes. But thank you all so much for coming out today. I really appreciate the support in the room.
Boo boo. That's all I thought about. Anyways, I got a couple questions. So, first question, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Can I say my husband?
Sure. Your husband was your first celebrity crush?
Kinda, sorta. Right after Boris Kojo.
Okay, cool. That'll work. What type of cell phone did you have? What was your first cell phone?
A flip phone.
Was it more?
But it was real cool though. Like it had like a pink case with it was like bedazzled, sparkle.
Of course it was.
Stuff.
Of course it was. Of course.
It's fancy.
What was your? I believe it was. Was it pink and green?
No, but it was hot pink.
By the way, she is AKA. Can you tell?
Yeah. Any AKAs in the building?
There's one over there in the corner right there. Don't be ashamed. They ain't do it. Yeah. I ain't gonna do it. What was your first job you ever had?
My first job was working at Randall's grocery store in the bakery department.
You was baking cakes then?
No.
What
I was
were you
just selling cakes.
Okay. We'll leave it there. What was your first car you ever had?
My first car was a silver Mazda 626.
You remember all of this stuff. All right. What was the first sports podcast you ever went to?
Teddi Tuesday.
Yeah, and the right answer. Ding, 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 ding. Good for you. I gotta ask you this question. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Who's your favorite team?
I don't really have a favorite team, but I like Steph Curry.
So you like the Warriors?
I like Steph Curry. But I like the Warriors.
Okay.
But I like the Rockets too. I'm a native, so it's hard for me not to stay loyal.
Why do you like Seth so much? I said Seth just to mess you up because he has a brother. To mess you up because he has a brother. Why do you like Seth so much?
Because he's good to watch. He's fun to watch.
Okay.
My husband is here, Teddy.
I'm asking why do you like him as a player? It might be because oh my gosh. It might be because he's a great 3-point player. Maybe he's a good role model.
All that.
Maybe he's a good role model. You know, he looks like the perfect husband on TV. So I'm just asking, maybe, okay, cool. All right.
I don't follow him that closely.
Do you have a favorite athlete? Like out of everybody, do you have a favorite one? Just him?
Just him.
Golly.
I'm loyal. I told you I'm loyal.
I mean, but it's okay. That's fine. Anyway, so let's talk about Houston luxury living real quick. How did this start? How did this quest for greatness start right here? There's a lot of, if you notice, everybody, there's a lot of realtors, there's a lot of brokers, but how did this start? Share a little bit.
So I formed Houston Luxury Living with the idea of forming a full concierge service. Looking at my competition, everybody just kind of worked solo, very independent. And I felt like that's why a lot of clients' needs were not being met. So Houston Luxury Living is extremely fortunate. We have a dedicated insurance manager, Marcus Dolson with Goosehead Insurance. He is amazing. We have a dedicated lender, Network Funding, John Frazier. John is going to work hard to make sure you get the best rates. He's going to hold your hand, first-time home buyers and sellers. We also have our own dedicated ADT security representative, David Joseph. We also have our own title company. So we provide full concierge service. We have movers and moving trucks. So everything that you would need from A to Z is under our umbrella.
Wow. Everything. You said movers, you said title company. I don't even know. She started naming stuff. You need that for a house? But anyways, I'm just saying, those are things that you just don't know. That's pretty. Did you come up with an idea to make sure you have everything, or is it something that it just happened to fall into place?
No, because I'm real big on customer service, right? Okay. And what's also really important to me in any industry is that you just kind of know your lane. So stay in your lane. So I figured I'd partner with specialists and just get them to work on what they specialize in: security, insurance, title. That's your area, lending. And then that way I can focus on my specialty. But we can all cohesively work together and provide that Ritz-Carlton red carpet treatment.
I see. Still get the job done at the highest level.
At the highest level.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, cool. Why did you want to go into real estate though? Why? Anything, you could have been anything else. Why that?
I wanted to do something where I would impact people's lives.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do. And I'm a native Houstonian, so I know a lot of people. I wanted to share my resources. And I also wanted to educate buyers and sellers because I feel like there's a lot they don't know. And so real estate for me, it just made sense. It's also an area where there's a flexible schedule. I'm a mom, so it just kind of worked all around the board.
Shout out to your husband for being here today to support me.
Shout out to my boo.
What are some of the things that when you're choosing a home for someone who's new like myself, what are some things we need to look into?
When choosing a realtor, it's my recommendation that you look at somebody who's educated, they've attended training classes, and they have a team, right? Because again, you can do more when you have a team, especially if you're a seller. So if you're selling your home and then you're going to go buy one, well, you want someone where if I'm out of town, then you can call Alicia Davis, and Alicia Davis can help
Alicia, what's up?
manage your property. So you want someone with a team. Of course, you want someone who's going to be honest and work with integrity, but someone who you can feel like you can trust and you build a rapport with them.
I got a question. You talked about your team having all these assets and these great things. Do other teams, they don't have all these things? They just have like just your person to get you to the house, that's it?
Right, so most of them, it's just the realtor.
Oh,
and
okay.
so you have to go figure everything out
else out.
yourself. Yeah, like the lender will give you just an insurance quote, and you don't even know that insurance manager, you don't know what you're getting, you don't know the coverage, you don't know any of that.
Wow, so you're like the one-stop shop, like Walmart of buying a home. You can go here to this lane number 1 is the house that you want to pick. Lane number 2, that's pretty dope right there. When you're moving, relocating, and finding your first home, why should they pick you guys? I know you said customization, and also you do customer service. But out of all these, especially in Fort Bend County, because it's growing so fast, I know the competition is steep, isn't it? Competition?
So the competition is steep, and actually last year single-handedly I sold to 38 families.
Wow.
And that's really big to me because I was able to share all my resources, and at any given time none of them realized that I had other clients because they all felt like they were my only client.
38 homes. 38.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know the check. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's pretty impressive. That is pretty dope. So, before we get to the next question, you won a couple of awards. Could you tell them? I'm excited about that. Could you tell us some awards that you won?
Right. So, Houston Black Real Estate Association Top 20 Award. So I got top 20 out of all the realtors in Houston.
Y'all, that is dope. Name of Black History Month. Give me a hand.
I also got the President's Award with my corporation, Next Home. So Next Home is based out of California. There are 32 offices all over the U.S., and I got the President's Award. And then my office also achieved the Pinnacle Award for being one of the top offices.
Wait, what's the President's Award? What does that exactly mean?
So the President's Award means that I did over 13 million in volume last year.
Excuse me?
So the President's Award means that I did over 13 million in volume last year. But I could not have done it without my team, so congrats to my team. There's no I in team.
$13 million. And the next one award was what?
Then the next one was the Pinnacle Office Award for my entire brokerage.
And so what does that mean exactly?
So together we did over 48 million.
Oh, you didn't want to tell me that one, huh?
We did really well.
You did. That's a good team to have.
We did really
It's good to see numbers. It's good to see production from a team. You had a whole team of women, pretty much? 50%, 60%?
No, so in the brokerage, it's about 50% women, 50% men.
Okay.
But Houston Luxury Living are 3 ladies, and we're all Houston natives.
Oh, that's dope. That's good to see women bosses doing their thing. Where do you see yourself and your company in 5 years?
In 5 years, I hope to manage the commercial division of Next Home Elite Advisors, while overseeing Alicia Davis and Atia Willa's lead Houston Luxury Living.
For those who don't know, because everybody don't have a house, Candace, okay, I'm still working on it. What is Next Home Advisor?
So Next Home Elite Advisors is the name of our brokerage.
Okay, gotcha.
And under the brokerage, I formed a team, Houston Luxury Living. So you could work with Next Home Elite Advisors and work with any realtor in the brokerage.
Okay.
But Houston Luxury Living, you would work with Atia Willis, Alicia Davis, or Candace Blue.
Candace Blue, that would be you. Great. For any woman, mother, sister, or daughter listening tonight, or will be listening on the YouTube channel or watching, what words would you share with them if they want to go after their dreams? What would you share?
So I would say definitely identify your passion, find yourself a mentor, and then find yourself healthy competition. So there's a couple of realtors where we just have healthy competition, and we call each other and we just check in on numbers with each other. And then I also have 2 mentors as well. So I think it's identifying that passion, having an accountability partner, and having a mentor as well, and getting exposed.
As a female, a black female, what is the hardest thing, I must say this, we got to talk about it. What's the hardest thing for you in your line of work? Is there any big challenges that you had to overcome, or anything that you had to learn more about yourself to get to this point?
Right, so for me, the hardest part was finding the work-life balance.
Okay.
Because I'm so passionate about what I do, and my clients become my family, sometimes I prioritize my clients over my family.
Mm-hmm.
And so finding that balance and time of day when it's time to go show properties, but I really need to spend time with my daughter, so that can be a bit challenging.
Okay, especially when you're so involved. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Last but not least, last question of the night. Why did you decide to become a sponsor, for those who don't know, first time watching, of this show? Because if y'all don't know, her name and logo is right there on the middle. Not on the right, not on the left, but it's in the middle. It's gonna stay in the middle for a while, just to let you know. And she's on the table topper, so it'll be there for a while. Why did you decide to become a sponsor of this particular show? And I know that you do other interviews. I know that you make special appearances. I know that you're loved and people want you around. But why this one?
Because the Teddi Tuesday podcast is genuine. It's genuine. I'm genuine. I love what the podcast stands for as far as helping small business owners. I truly do. So anything that I can do to be a part of change and growth and help small business owners, I'm going to do it. Which is why I signed up Marcus and David and Eddie, and they're going to be sitting in the seat.
Wait. Let's talk about that. Let's. Okay, wait. Okay, you see how you know how people slide into your DMs. You see how she just slid that out there real quick, like, you know, that's why I have this and this and this. And who are these 2 gentlemen again that you just volunteered?
So there's Marcus Folson. Raise your hand, Marcus.
With the beard, right.
Yes. So Marcus has saved me and my family money on insurance. So
hey, that's the sound of a happy husband, y'all, right there, saving money.
So why not share his services with others?
Right.
David Joseph is beyond impressive when it comes to security.
Is that David? How you doing, brother?
So, David, it's funny, David goes out with me and I tell people he's my security manager and they think he's like my bouncer.
What is David doing?
Or personal bodyguard. David is a security manager with ADT.
ADT. Okay, brother. Okay.
So if you need any type of security, cameras, anything for your house, I've already negotiated a discount. So just tell me.
Okay, thank you for that. Everybody heard you, Candace. I negotiated a discount. So, well, back to the guy you said the insurance. You say you saved the money. We mean save money, like as in for car insurance? What are you talking about?
Everything. He's the man. He's the man. You don't understand. Everything. Car,
you saving money like that, brother?
He's saving money.
We got to talk.
He saved us so much money that my husband increased my shoe budget.
Wow. Is that true? And is there anybody else you volunteer?
Then there's John Frazier. So John Frazier will come up because he's the lender. So never leave home without your Amex. I never leave home without John Frazier because John gives me money, right? To put people in
money, brother?
Yes.
You talking about lender for home? You got to break it down.
John is a lender who will help you get into a home. John and I have done many deals together. Sometimes people have a cash to close amount, meaning the down payment they have to bring to the table might be $9,000. John and I have done deals where he's brought the $9,000 down to $2,000 total.
Okay. Wow.
I'm just saying, that's Houston luxury living though.
Well, that's a package deal. I gotta say, do you do commercial as well?
I do commercial as well. So I recently did a dance studio. I have a hospice company I'm working with as well. I just got called for a liquor store and a cigar shop.
Okay, this is what I want you to do, Candace. Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. Do not forget about Teddi Tuesday. If you can do a cigar, you can do Teddi Tuesday cigar. I'm just messing with you. But anyways, that's pretty dope. You guys make some noise and show some love for Miss Candace right here. It is very important as we get ready to end this interview is that you know what you have available to you, because I want to become a owner of a bachelor's pad. So with that being said, I do want to make the right decision. Anybody, anybody's getting ready to start a family, or you just want that open space. It's good to know what you have, opportunities, and who's going to be by you. It's really good to have good customer service. And someone who's going to actually do a package, because that's what Teddi Tuesday, we are a package. We have everything here. But we appreciate you coming to the show, and make sure I have a special announcement, but it won't be to the first week of August. A special announcement regarding Teddi Tuesday, and when I say you don't want to miss it, it's huge. And also, do not forget you can check me out live at NRG Stadium on August 17th. We will be doing a school supply drive in Acres Home on August the 3rd. In Acres Home, we will be participating in that. Also, we have a couple of other things we will be doing in the community before school starts. If your child has not got any school supplies, see one of us. We got plenty of school supplies left to make sure they start the school off the right way. And there will be a contest coming up where you can get DJ Teddi to come eat lunch with you at your school. So that's fun. I am so excited. Candace, are you going too?
No, I'm really excited.
Yeah,
let's go together.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to care if I'm there, but
you might buy them a new home. You never know. But anyways, one lucky child will get an opportunity for me to come kick it with them during their lunchtime. I'm going to bring their lunch. We're going to kick it, and I might even, depending on the school, we might even DJ live during their lunchtime. So we're going to advocate education throughout this year. And just push it through. We want everybody to have the opportunity to be excellent and great. So I appreciate everybody coming out to the show. Shout out to the Jones. Shout out to all the guests. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? John, Little James, everybody. Family is important. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Teddi Tuesday. And don't forget, the first week of August, I have when I say big news, Teddi Tuesday is getting ready to go in a direction that we're so blessed to have. And I got to make sure you hear it. It's really big, Candace. No, I cannot. You can't be taking my microphone. This is the type of stuff right here. Now, I'm not going to tell you you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait, okay? But Houston, luxury living, please. Thank you. Appreciate everybody coming out to the show. We're about to mix and meet. If you have any questions for Candace, anything, please feel free to hit her up or get her card. Take some pictures. Negotiate, maybe. I'm just joking. But enjoy yourself and appreciate everybody coming out. And we will see you guys next Tuesday. And we'll keep it just like this. And this video will be up tomorrow on our YouTube channel at Teddi Tuesday Pod TV. Until next Tuesday, I'll see you next time. And I appreciate you. And we out.